Hey guys, Angel here. I haven't done politics with Angel in a little while. I've been giving it a rest because I've been working on some other stuff on my channel. On all three of my channels actually. I've been focusing more of my attention this month on Angel Sky's channel because I've been doing a lot of stuff on Angel Sky channel, and I've been trying to get out like a couple of more videos, like longer ones for the kids and stuff, but it's like a gradual thing with me. I gotta just think of things and do them. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about just kind of like, I don't really know. I mean, things in general, I guess. Just like everything that goes on in the world today and stuff. I have been watching a lot of stuff on like military and stuff like that, but I'm not really gonna go into that. It's just been like I've just been watching it. Like I found a video and then I kind of got like not obsessed, but just kind of like really interested in the in the story behind it or whatever. So, um, yeah. Anyways, but like I said, I'm not really I don't really have much to really talk about right now. I just realized that it was Thursday and I'm late. Usually I do it like between 8 and 10 or 8 and noon in the morning. But like I said, it's just, you know, I just wanted to kind of just like sit here and just like talk with you guys. I've been getting more back into like, what do you call that? Kind of like a national spirit, I guess. Like, I've put flags up. I have a flag hanging, like a United States flag, hanging in my home now. I also made a kind of like a bow out of some ribbon that has like the American flag all over it and stuff. And I also made a wreath out of like red, white, and blue ribbon also too, that I just made. It's hanging in my other room, which has got a bunch of clothes in it that I still have to wash. Those things have been sitting there for literally like 2, 3 months. Like I just never had. I mean, there's so many clothes that I just am not going to spend $100 to wash them all. So I only wash like a few here and there, and I haven't really had anywhere to go. So luckily, I haven't had to like need like a set of clothing or anything. But I wanted to talk to you guys about being like a very like just being national or just being an American or just being something of that is patriotic, I guess, being very patriotic. A long time ago when I was younger, I'm 34 now, and coincidental my birthday is 9/11, and I'm sitting here right now, and what I'm staring at, which is what you might ask what I'm looking at, is I ended up rearranging my whole living room because the way that it is now is probably going to stay that way because it literally like opens up my whole living room. Because before, the way that it was, I had like this tiny little space where you walked into the door and then you had this little space where you could get through, and it wasn't really like inducive, I guess, or whatever, to being able to get in and out of the living room or the apartment. So I moved it around, and now I have like a really big open walking space, and it opens up the living room and stuff. So, but anyways, where my chair sits right now is where the couch used to be, and right now I can't look at it because the sun's in my eyes. But there is the fire department's literally like right across the street, like literally kitty corner from where I'm sitting, and there's an obviously a flagpole, an American flag there. But from right here, all I have to do is just sit here, and I can just watch the American flag just like blow in the wind or whatever. So, anyways, yeah, I just because of the video, the reason I was telling you about the person I've been kind of like following, I guess, kind of like you follow somebody on Twitter or something, um, has really brought me back to like a state of patriotism. Like I said, when I was younger, be given all the things that I've been going through in my life, the last 20 years I've been in the state, which if anybody doesn't know, I live in Illinois, and you know, I've been going back and forth because of what just happened literally like 5 years after I moved in and went through whatever I went through because of severe homelessness. And I mean, I was kicked out, and it was really bad, and I ended up breaking down because my mom had gotten a PO on me because they thought whatever. And for like a whole year, I never disobeyed it. I didn't go over to my mom's, nothing like that, because I wasn't allowed to, so I never contacted her. But I literally one night, after like literally almost 12 months of being homeless, like out on the streets of Rockford, I what was it? I ended up, I knew I had to call my mom. I was like, if I don't call her and just at least see if I can, if she even picks up. If she doesn't pick up, I knew I wasn't going to call her ever again. But she ended up picking up, and I told her, I said, Mom, I need help, because after 12 months, or what, 10 months of being severely homeless and literally having minor frostbite on the tops of my legs nowadays because of how cold it was out there, you know, I would have died probably if I hadn't at least tried to reach out to her. And she ended up, she wasn't, I mean, I love my mom. She wasn't the sweetest thing in the world, but she knew, she could tell out of the sound of my voice that I needed help, and that I couldn't, that I wasn't going to survive probably, because I was on probation and I couldn't leave the state of Illinois. But if I stayed here, I would have never found a place. So I called my mom, and she ended up, you know, they ended up paying for hotel rooms. I mean, really cheap hotel rooms, the cheapest they could find. And they were really bad hotels. And I ended up bouncing around because of what I was going through. And I got into this apartment, and if everybody doesn't know, a lot of stuff happened the first 5 days to, like, the first 5 days I lived here. I ended up, you know, doing severe damage because of the issues that were going on in my life at the time. And that was 5 years ago. So it's been 5 years since I've lived here. And you know, I'd show you around, which I can show you a little bit, but this is, like, there's my front door. This is my front door. And that's my, like, coats and stuff, because it's wintertime right now. That's a wreath that I literally just made. That's my couch and the window. And if you look out that window right here, this one, this is where you can look right out, and there's a flag that's, like, right outside the window. Like, if you just look straight, which the sun's, like, blocking it, so you can't see it. But that's my coffee table, and this is just my living room. So in 5 years, I've accumulated all of this stuff. And like I said, I've just literally, this is like my home, and I don't really expect to move from this home, unless, you know, like I said, I'm going through a court case right now because of something that my brother had done. He literally blatantly lied to the police and had me arrested for one day, and ended up having me removed from my own home for 3 days because I had to stay away for 72 hours. And luckily, for those 72 hours, he ended up moving out and getting an apartment literally in the same building just on the hall. So it figures. But anyways, he's moving to Iowa or Omaha or something because he's going to go work for my dad. So he'll be leaving. He'll be 10 days in Omaha or Iowa or wherever it is that he's being stationed. And then he'll be back for 4 and then leave for 10 until he figures out where he's moving to, because I'm pretty sure he's not staying in Illinois. So which is whatever, you know. But like I said, so I'm in a court case right now, and when that's all settled and everything's said and done, my sister lives in Texas, and a lot of my dad's side of the family lives in Texas, and I literally feel like I've literally been kept away from Texas because, for whatever the reasoning, like I've never been an actual resident, like you can never consider me a resident of Texas, but Texas is my home. And like I said, like, whoa, sorry guys, I was trying to pull out the charger and it fell. I'm gonna show you. This is the ribbon that I made, this thing right here. It's just the American flag, and I made that or whatever. I just like tied it together. And if you look on the other side of it, on the top where the knot is, I folded it like a triangle, like they would fold the American flag for like a funeral, for a military funeral. But that hat right there, this hat is from Texas. This is from a gas station when me and my aunts were coming back from WinStar. When I was there for I was there for a month, and I stayed with my grandma in Decatur, and they ended up moving to another house in Decatur. But anyways, so that hat's from Texas, and I don't ever wear it anymore because first of all, it was just like a $10.99, $9.99 cheap hat, and if I ever get a cowboy hat or whatever, it's gonna be like a nicer one because that thing doesn't really fit very well. But I literally hung it there because when my brother-in-law Justin passed away, that was kind of like him putting down his cowboy hat. And you know, it's not that I put mine down. That's when he passed away, I kind of picked my hat back up. So that was kind of like my ode to him, is just hanging that hat there so that he always, you know, everybody will always know that, you know, he'll always be a part of us and stuff. So, but anyways, like I said, you know, that watching this person that I've been following, I'm not going to tell you who it is, has really gotten me back into being patriotic for my country. Because like I said, because of what I've been going through, I just didn't, it's not that I didn't care, like I will always care about my country and being an American and standing up and fighting, but I was severely hurt by what was being done to me. And, you know, like I said, this is my 6th arrest out of 20 years that I've been here. I've been convicted guilty 4 times, and the 5th one was dismissed because it was proven that I didn't do anything. And it was they tried to get me on a false report when actually it was a false report from the other person or whoever it was that had the police come and arrest me. And it was proven that I didn't, you know, commit a false report, that I was actually complaining about the lady upstairs, the girl that was upstairs bothering me, which is actually what the tenants now that live up there now are. They're doing the same thing, but because of the situation, I just sit there and laugh at them because they're absolutely stupid. But yeah, it's really insane to like sit here. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, you know, where is the patriotism in America today? You know, it's like you see people that stand in front of you and you're sitting there like, oh, you know, the reason I'm talking to you is because you look like a really good or cool person. But then, you know, and then you blatantly see right in front of you that something's wrong or that this has happened to them. And then when you go to ask them, you know, what's going on, and they tell you, you know, it's just like, it's very odd to sit there and have people like even your own family to sit there and call you, you know, tell you one moment that you're doing really good and that you like save them all this money or whatever, and then because it was Christmas time and, you know, you had to, you know, spend what you could, you like, you know, it's really hard to explain for me right now because I'm so worked up with things. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. I really wanted to put out there what, you know, where is your patriotism? Where is your American spirit? Where is, you know, where is the national heart in this world? You know, that's why, you know, and I'm just going to leave that as just kind of like a rhetorical question. Like, you don't have to answer it. I just want, like I did in the other Politics with Angel, you know, I'm just, typically during these sessions, I'll put out one question for you just to think about. Nothing, not even, you don't even have to answer it. You know, just think about it for like a minute or so. You know, like what happened to back when we were kids and it's like all we did was run around crazy and doing whatever we want and we never got in trouble. You know, it's like nowadays everybody's like, oh, you're such a good person, and they always ask me, and oh, no, 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 no. And then literally like at the worst time, you know, it's like, it's very insane. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm telling you is just think about it. Where's your patriotism to America or just to any nation or the world? You know, where is it? You know, so I just wanted to put that out there. I'm not gonna, we're at 13 minutes right now, and I'm not gonna be on here for long. I'm probably only gonna be on here for like 15 minutes, but because like I said, watching the person that I've been watching, you know, like just following, you know, him or following just things, or just because I was bored, has really brought me back to where I used to be when I was young, where I was very gun-ho for, you know, America and the flag, and watching it or just seeing it would always like hype me up and stuff. But you know, it's just it's very sad what has happened, you know, in America, just in my life and stuff like that. But you know, it's like you know, I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted you guys to think about it. Like, when you see an American flag, like when you just blatantly see it, what do you think? What goes through your mind? What do you want to do with your life when you see, as an American or as a citizen, you know, what do you think about when you see it? You know, when it just is wavering in the wind, what's your first thought? You know. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to just put that out there. You know, where's America gone? You know. But I'm gonna let, I don't really know. Like I said, I have a court case and I'm slowly working on getting through whatever, you know, proving this and proving that and all that crap like that, because they charged me with a misdemeanor domestic again, which is absolutely hilarious. But I am taking action against the, you know, just everything and the people and stuff like that. So I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day and rest of your night tonight. Check out Angel Sky channel, Angel Sky's channel for kids only, and Angel's ASMRs for rest and relaxation. And I'll see you on